First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me. They told me it was too late, but I promise that I'll be the first to speak most. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be till they see smooth, and they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Selective Outrage, 4-3. I just woke up. Washed my face, brushed my teeth. I didn't finish my blunt. I immediately put it out. As soon as I got on YouTube, I need to quit waking up getting on YouTube. I saw it yesterday. I saw it the day before. I let it go. But now I just can't let it go. Nah, bro. I said I was gonna leave it alone and I might come back to it. But I ain't through with it because you motherfuckers ain't through with it. Yeah, I'm an eye for an eye type motherfucker. You know, po folks. I just don't know. I keep trying to break this shit down to you motherfuckers. 97% of black men are not even in the class of Deion Sanders. America is based on classism. Yeah. That's why you never see a rapper. They talk all that shit about they hood and this they hood. 99% of rappers are not with a woman from their hood. They leave they hood, get money, and go get somebody foreign. Look what Jeezy did. Now he going through a divorce with that Asian girl, and her whole village finna eat off him. And she got a baby by him. And he finna eat, and yeah. So, rich blacks are some of the biggest baboons in America. Rich blacks, black athletes are some of the biggest sellouts, or some of the most non-caring about poor blacks and the ghettos that they come from. I don't know how many care, how many have showed that they really care. How many rich black athletes have dedicated their life to the struggle? They don't do it, bro. They wait till they get broke and their career over and they done got injured and shit. They never do it in their prime. How many black athletes look out for their community in their prime? How many give back to their community when they're at their highest of height? How many show that they care about us? All I gotta say is they don't really care about it. So I care who care about me. Black folks, and when I say black folks, I mean all black po folks, because listen, there's a couple of y'all that's in middle class, or there's some middle class Negroes, but most blacks are in the poor class. You know? Yeah, bro, I know you got a little barbershop, and shout out to that, bro. Yeah, shout out to you for pursuing you still in the poor class, bro. You can't sit at no 5-star restaurant. Nah, bro, you still, you know, it's a lot of y'all that's hood rich, and you think you rich, and you think you white rich, and you wanna, you know, black folks, let me tell you our biggest problem. When we get money, we want to be white. We don't want to be black no more. I'm going to say it again. When we get money, we want to be white. We start getting our feet done. Yeah, I ain't never heard of so many dudes getting their feet clipped. Toes clipped and shit, got them Asians clipping all on your toes and talking about you. Because they be talking about you. Crushed ass, dumb motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, black folks get money and want to be white. They no longer want to eat at Ain't I Rings. They want to go to Red Lobster. They want to go to the Outback Steakhouse. Yeah, that's how black folks are. We no longer want to live in the ghettos. We want to go around white folks and live amongst them. When black folks get rich, we think we white. That's what we think. We forget we black, bro. You still ain't shit in this country. Give a fuck how much money you got. And we want to party and mingle amongst other bougie blacks. Let me tell you something, bro. Bougie blacks, rich blacks are some of the worst people in this country. Because if rich blacks had any kind of love for themselves or their community that they came from, there would be no poverty. If every rich black just put together 10% of their revenue and put it towards the community, we would all live the same. Yeah, our communities would look rich too. They don't do it, bro. They spend more money on watches and purses and shiny shit than they ever will on you, bro. So what the fuck I'ma fight for you for? I've spoke up for some rappers and I've spoke up for some situations. I get it, bro. You know, you can be a fucked up individual, but when the white boy get at you, yeah, it's something in me that make me wanna, fight for you. But in this case, bro, people act like it's a conspiracy against Deion Sanders and white folks trying to, bro. White folks ain't through with him yet. It's his first season, bro. They ain't made enough money yet. They ain't made what they want to make off of him yet. White folks ain't finna dump him off yet, bro. He got plenty more time to smile in their face and they tell him he's the greatest coach ever. But white folks ain't been half mean to him yet. He's in a white state. He alright. You know? You went from a school that was 90% black, now you at a school that's 90% white. You completely flipped the script. Another thing we don't talk about, why didn't you just go to another HBCU? Why you didn't try that shit out? Why you didn't say, because your whole struggle was supposed to be for HBCUs. You was supposed to, that was what you were saying. You was promoting HBCUs and you was for black kids. But ever since your dust ass went to Colorado, you said you for all kids. Let me tell you something. I don't trust no black man, and you can never, bro, we can't have a conversation. We can't build nothing together if you for all people. If you're a black man in this country and you for everybody, there's nothing we can talk about. I'm strictly for black folks. Everybody else come next. I told you I'm for black folks in America, black folks in Africa, and black folks in UK and Canada. All y'all come next. Latino, y'all come after that. Cause I consider Latinos black too. But anyway, that shit come after. I'm for the people. I'm for my ancestors. I'm for the people that was brought over here as slaves and here in America. That's what I'm for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm for. I'm not for everybody. I'm not on no we are the world shit, because a lot of people are doing much better than us. We doing the worst, bro. It ain't time to care about everybody. So when black folks get to saying that shit, that's when I know you either a sellout or you just want to be accepted by white folks. Or you just don't love your people enough. It's either one of them three things. Listen, bro, you never tried to go to another HBCU. You went to one of the whitest colleges. You didn't try to go to LSU. You know, in Louisiana, there's some black folks over there. But what I'm saying is, you at one of the whitest schools. Listen, it ain't even Deion, bro. Deion he was a sellout way before he went to Jackson State. He was a sellout way before then. Yeah, but it's po blacks that that's it just getting to me. What the fuck, bro? Y'all, it's way more shit going on that you motherfuckers need to tend to, bro. It's way more shit. It's way more mistreatment. It's way more shit going on, bro. He rich. Even if white folks mistreat him, at least he living in better conditions. At least he got shit that he able to take care of his family. They won't want for nothing. Bro, this motherfucker's getting mistreated in that courtroom that you related to, and you don't give a fuck about him. You got homies that's supposed to be your ride or die that's on lock, bro, and you won't even go see them. But you motherfuckers finna start buying Colorado jerseys. That is a white state. I'm gonna keep saying that is a white boy school. It ain't but 2% black students, bro, and they all on the football team. The school is very white. It's very Caucasian. It's very what's that shit? Mormonish. And some more shit. Listen, bro. Boy, y'all finna make that. The school already had money. Black folks are finna make this school one of the richest schools in the nation. Mark my words. Just in case black folks and well-to-do blacks don't know what I'm saying. The first weekend, the first game they had, that first weekend, they generated $18 million in revenue. 18 million in revenue. They have never done that in the history of that university. Have ever generated 18 million in one weekend. Because the rappers are promoting it. The entertainers are promoting the college. Everything. Black folks are promoting. We finna buy their jerseys. We all in they fucking stands and shit. We buying these high ass nachos. That's $20 and shit. They going up on the prices, bumping everything. They making a killing. they're going to generate over $200-300 million for this year out. They're going to generate billions before they get rid. And when they generate the money that they need, bro, they're going to dump his ass. Let me ask you this. Why come the rappers didn't go to Jackson State? Why they don't go to the HBCUs and perform? Why come the rappers and all these black entertainers, why they never at a HBCU? Do you understand how much attention it would bring to the HBCU if rappers actually supported that? No, but rappers can all come together to go to a white boy school. Because you want to know what I know about most rappers and most rich black folks, and I'm going to go right back to it. When black folks get money, they want to be white, including rappers. And that's a fact. Listen, I'm not going to keep explaining this shit. It's just disappointing that poor blacks, let me tell you something, you motherfuckers might ride. Black folks, let me tell you something, we ain't been mad since the 60s. You motherfuckers ain't been mad since the 60s. That George Floyd shit was some cow. Black folks weren't mad. Black folks didn't mad. Didn't nobody die. One thing about white folks, though, but let me tell you something, bro. When them black folks beat up them folks in Alabama and we celebrated that shit, that white boy in Orlando went and killed some black folks the next couple of days. And he said he done it in retaliation to what happened in Alabama. It was in retaliation. So white boys are ready. They train their children, they ready to go. And white folks buy more guns than anybody in this country. They strapped and ready. And that's a fact. So while you motherfuckers arguing over bananas, they strapping up, they prepared. Because when you look at all these killings, because all these white dudes that randomly kill black folks, because it happens pretty often. Most of the time, that white boy ain't even 25. So they being brought up to do these things. So, but you motherfuckers still, you caught up on shiny shit, wanting to look shiny and want to be shiny like prime time. When the white boy shoot shit up, it ain't never a rich black athlete they shoot up. It be poor people, everyday working people that's getting shot up. It's never an athlete, bro. It's never a rapper or none of that. When these white boys shoot up these places, it's always poor people they shooting up. So it's amazing that poor folks can never unite. And like I said, when I say poor black folk, I'm pretty much saying every black folk, because 98% of us are poor. 98% of black folks in this country are poor. Like I said, some of you motherfuckers got a nice car and you really think you made it. It's a lot of shit, bro. We really be thinking we bigger than what we is. You poor, bro. Even in the suburbs, you're poor. When you look at the wealth in this country, bro, you're a poor. You know? But anyway, it's just like, let me tell you something, bro. If white folks tried to start back segregate, because this country really is segregated. That's why you have a rich and a poor neighborhood. And that's why, shit like that. That's why you have a rich and a poor neighborhood. That's why you have a black and white church and all these other things. But let me say this. If white folks tried to get segregation started back, black folks would lose their fucking mind. Black folks would lose their mind. Black folks would lose their mind if they couldn't eat at Red Lobster no more. And they had to go back to eating at Aunt Irene's and Uncle Joe's shack. Yeah, Uncle Joe's Rib Shack and Aunt Irene's. And Aunt Susan and Betty's sandwiches and shit. You motherfuckers will lose your mind. Because one thing about black folks, integration, it did a lot of shit to us. And like I said, our culture is based on shiny shit and a false sense of power. It's a false sense of thinking you have power. But anyway, like I said, black folks black folks do not want to be segregated. Because white folks really don't want to be around us. That's the truth. White folks, if they could they only want to be around us when we doing work for them. If you working for me, yeah, you tending to my garden, or you cutting my yard, you washing my car, yeah, or you entertaining me. That has always been, white folks have never really wanted to be around us. They've always just wanted to own us. White folks really don't want to fellowship and join hands. White folks have never joined hands with us. And black folks just will never seem to accept it, but it's true. It's living proof. History shows it. But yeah, black folks, if they couldn't eat at Red Lobster no more, if they couldn't eat at Outback Steakhouse, if they couldn't eat at none of these places, black folks would lose their mind. Black folks would lose, especially suburban blacks. if they couldn't go to them, because at some white churches, you'll have 4 stupid ass black members that's at an all white church and fellowship and listening to a white boy preach. Yeah, you'll see that. You'll see that. Go on some of these channels with these rich white preachers. Like, what's that boy? I can't remember the white boy, but he wouldn't when that Katrina shit happened. What was the Katrina shit happen? No, it was some shit in Houston happened. A flood or some shit. But he wouldn't even let them come to his church and shelter. But yeah, man. You always see a couple of black members at these rich white churches, and we would go out our way to just join him and try to be a part of this country and society, bro. But you gotta know your place. You gotta know your place, bro. Like I said, black folks would complain. Even though, like I said, integration is what how a lot of black people lost their businesses. Because when we was able to go eat everywhere and we ain't had to go into the back of their restaurant and shit like that no more, black folks stopped going to the black-owned restaurants, and they started going to Red Lobster, and they started going to all these places. They had Papa Dough, they had Pop at all these different places. So, yeah, black folks are so integrated, have such an integration mind that we don't believe in spending with one another. We don't build up each other's businesses. It's a lot of shit, bro. Why you motherfuckers you po dusty motherfuckers trying to support Deion Sanders? Bro, you got a cousin that's he got a barbecue business. He trying to get off the ground. You won't even post it on Facebook, bro. You won't even post it on Facebook or Instagram. You got a sister that do hair. She pretty good at it. You won't promote her business. You ain't telling none of it. You got 10 different bros you fucking with or tricking with, and you won't tell none of them that your sister do hair. So we don't support shit about each other, bro. Black folks don't support each other. I've been on YouTube for 1 year. It's 2, maybe 3 brothers that have said subscribe to 903 Boxing. It's no diss, but I'm just telling. It don't mean I'm. It's no diss. I'm telling you how we are. I'm telling you how fucked up we are. It's motherfuckers that really think I got a lot of sauce. It's motherfuckers that really enjoy this sauce. But because I don't really fuck with Tank, they can't fuck with me. Or because I ain't a big enough Spence fan, they can't fuck with me because I still like Bud. He like Bud too, though. It's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit. It's motherfuckers that really get tired of me talking this black shit and talking this empowerment shit and stop talking about this soft ass shit and wanting to join hands with some motherfuckers that don't love me. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna give you motherfuckers one story and I'm through. Black folks seem to think that they can surround themselves around nothing but white folks and you will be treated accordingly. I don't know. Y'all remember that video where a black boy was at the white party and they made him drink pee? Yeah, that's how shit go. Most of the time, and I don't want to hear you motherfuckers. I was at all white. I was somewhere and I was the only black person and white folks treated me good. Yeah, maybe they did, bro. But for the most part, bro, you gonna get shitted on, and that's anybody. That's anybody. I've been in situations where I'm around nothing but Mexicans. You gonna get mistreated, bro. Motherfuckers ain't gonna do right by you. What? Anyway, okay. I was locked up. I was getting ready to not go to trial, but you know, I was fighting for my freedom. I was 18, facing prison time, but I had one of the best lawyers in Marshall. And I done had about 7 fights at this time, and my T-lady come see me, and she said, listen, because I actually caught an assault charge on one of them fights. And a lot of times they get back to the court and the judge and shit. And so, and I'm naive at the time. My mama telling me, listen, you can't get in no more trouble. Just chill. You go to court in 2 weeks or a week or some shit like that. Just chill. You going home. He gonna get your probation. He is guaranteed. I said, okay, I'm gonna chill. So they put me in a tank with number white boys. Well, it was 2 other brothers. One of them was from my hood. He was a blood. What's up? What's up? And let me tell you something, bro. And the other dude was from no, it was 2 other brothers. One was from my hood. He was a blood, and the other one was from H-Town. He a little bitty motherfucker, thought he was player. Anyway, no distance. I'm not saying that like everybody from the H think they player. But some people take that shit too far. Like, everybody didn't have swangles and sip drink every day. You know, drink is very expensive. Anyway, so the blood from my hood, he ain't on that. Like, when we in the streets, so if we in the tank with black folks, he would have been, what's up, blood? Locking big B's. He was chilling. He act like he barely knew me or some shit. He was cool with the white boys. Listen, bro, it's about 20 white boys in this tank. And these white boys, listen, they are united. They all eat together every night. All of them had big commissary. Lot of shit. They big spread. And none of us had shit. Matter of fact, the brother from H-Town, he had a couple items, but he didn't share shit. And I noticed that the brother from H-Town was more cooler with the dude from my hood than I was. But in the streets, me and this dude big locking B's. We in the club, big B's, big flames and shit. I said, damn, he fucking with the H-Town, and they being friendly with the white boys. These motherfuckers over here singing country songs and, yeah, trying to relate to the white boy. I'm at a bar on the inside, waiting on my car on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I took the keys to her fucking car. I crashed that piece of shit and then walked away. And shit like that, and trying to show the white boy they know some shit. But the white boy ain't sharing their food with them. When they spread every night, they not calling us over there. So the jack boy in me started kicking in. I say, man, I'm finna rob these white boys. I'm gonna rob these white boys. Bitch, you motherfuckers ain't finna eat around me. Yeah, that's just my mentality. It started kicking in. Because that's just how we, black folks don't want to admit that. Yeah, that's how that go. The white boy supposed to kick our ass while we out here. But in prison, we supposed to kick white boys' ass. You supposed to take their shit. Yeah. And you supposed to take their trays. Yeah, that's what you supposed to do. And throw them a little scrap here and there like the white boy did to us. Back in the guy. But listen, so I want to take their shit. Yeah, I really want to, because they're bold, bro. This is what's pissing me off. And I know most white boys are weak, and most white boys are scared of the average black man. So even in my ignorant days, in my gangbanging days, I knew this. I knew a white boy was the weakest. I always knew that the white boy, the Mexican, we could kick their ass too. Most Mexicans, the average Mexican cannot fuck with me, bro. You can't fuck with me from the shoulders, bro. I'm going to whoop you. And that is a fact. You got to be a hell of a train. I'm just saying, bro, naturally, we're better fighters than you, bro. I've seen it time and time again. I told you my first knockouts was against Mexicans. But anyway, it's no secret that the white boy is the weakest. Yeah, without bombs and guns and controlling the government, yeah, you put every white boy in a prison cell, they get handled, bro, and they be, yeah, so they're not stronger than us. So, but they're acting bold, and these black folks is kissing their ass. Motherfucker from my own hood is kissing these white folks' ass. And I'm just like, the fuck? Bro, you was tough in these streets. He was like, motherfuckers was scared of this dude. But he's being so friendly with these white boys. So, I'm getting mad. My court date coming. So, I'm just looking at these dudes. And the dude from my hood is barely talking to me as if we didn't come up together. He talking to the white boys more. I say, this is some of the softest shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay, it was one white boy in particular. And at this time, I wasn't even on no pro-black. I had never learned my knowledge yet. I hadn't studied shit. I was just a gangbanger. But even as an 18-year-old gangbanger, I could see these white boys racist as fuck. And they really too comfortable. They way too comfortable. And these ignorant-ass, so-called gangsta-ass Negroes is kissing ass with the white boy. And the white boys making big spreads every night, eating in our face. Man, I'm finna rob these hoes. Anyway, so my court date coming. I'm trying to stay calm, man. I'm calling my mom every now and then, like, man, I'm trying to chill. She like, your court date coming. So, the day of my court date, I'm sitting down with the homie from my hood, and we playing chess. And okay, it's a big white boy. That motherfucker get about $300 worth of commissary every week. He got big money. That motherfucker And motherfucker, he had bags and bags of commissary. And every day I looked at those bags and I wanted to take them. I'm like, these motherfuckers living too good, bro. I'm letting too much shit ride in there, bro. I really want to rob, and I want to whoop every white boy in this tank one by one. That's what I really want to set it off. I want to set it off because I peep the mugs. White boys will mug you more when it's most of them. They'll mug and act tough. You know, not talk as much. You ask them something, they one word and cut you out. That type of shit. Yeah, these white boys is, they comfortable. Oh, these white boys were so comfortable, bro. I ain't never seen white boys in jail that comfortable. So I'm sitting at the table playing chess. It's a white boy. The white boy that got out of the commissary, he always on the phone all day long. So I go try to use the other phone. It ain't working. I tell the white boy, because by now, my court date was supposed to be at 1:30. The time done passed. I'm trying to call my lawyer, like, man, why they ain't call me to court? So, I said, tell the white boy, hey, man, I need to use that phone. He said, all right. All right, so I go back to playing chess. Check this out. Keep in mind, I told you the homie from my hood. He was about that in them streets, though. Like I said, people were scared of him. But in this tank with these white boys, he smiled all the time. He's singing country songs and shit, all kind of shit. And, yeah, you wouldn't even think he was a blood no more. But anyway, so after about 10, 15 minutes passed, but he don't want no trouble. He's friendly, but he gonna tell me, I ain't gonna lie, bro, when, I'm gonna say all the way up to about the age of 21, bro. Yeah, bro, you could, I would like that in the streets, bro. You could, man, I dare you to knock him out. I was one, I'd knock him out. Or I dare, yeah, I was one of them. You could pump my head up, bro. Yeah, I was one of them. Till I was about 23, then when I stopped banging, I became more mature. I'm gonna say about till I was 21. I stopped banging at 22. Stop banging at 22, but up to I was about 21. You could send me on a mission. I'd be the one that said, "Man, I'll go do that shit." I was a brave young soldier, and I always tried to prove myself. So anyway, he like, damn, white boy still on the phone, mess ass. So check this out, bro. Check this shit out, bro. I said, say, man, I just told you I'm trying to get on. No, I'm on the phone. You're just going to have to wait. I said, what? I said, say, bro, you got 60 seconds. I'm finna knock you the fuck out. You got 60 motherfucking seconds. All the white boys hear me now. Everybody done woke up. It's early in the morning. It's early in the day. Matter of fact, this ain't at no 1:30. My court date was supposed to be like 9, 10 in the morning, so it's early, and now it's like 10:30 or some shit. The time done passed, but it's still early in the morning. So everybody getting up. I said, say, bro, you got 60 seconds. I walk up to him right next to the phone. 60 seconds, bro. I'm finna knock you the fuck out. Get off the phone. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 51, 49. Somewhere along the line, I think I was in my 40s and I just jumped down to about 15. Yeah, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I didn't make it to 2 or 1. I took off. Hit him with a hook, finished him with a right. Bow, bow. Dropped him, folded him. That motherfucker squatted down and folded. I'm sorry. Went right back to being yeah, that's one thing about it. He went right back to his coward ways. But anyway, so man, I hang up the phone and shit and get on the phone. And then after that, I kind of made an announcement. All this bullshit you motherfuckers doing, ain't no more of that shit. And I dare any of you motherfucking white boys to come say anything, and we can line all this shit up and I'll beat you motherfuckers up, because you motherfuckers can't fuck with me. So if anybody fucked up about it, and like I said, all this shit you motherfuckers been doing, all this big spreading, all this whole ass acting tough shit, I want you to act tough now. Ain't no more nice guy. So when I done that shit, I'm expecting my homie from my hood to, yeah. And if anyone you bitch, and the rule is, because I've extorted white boys before, you don't let them hit the button. That's the rule. One of the homies supposed to be by the button. You ain't supposed to let them make it to it. If you see them running for it and trying to make a run for it, you supposed to clip them. off the rip. So while I'm making this announcement, I'm laying down law, because after this, now I'm finna grab some commissary bags. See, I already got it in my head. I done knocked him out. I'm finna take his commissary, and I'm finna go on down the line, and you motherfuckers finna pay. The homie from H-Town, he was still on his bunk, looking shocked and bewildered, like he don't know what the fuck to do. The blood homie was nowhere to be found. He was just laughing about me hitting him, but he was nowhere to be. He ain't knock out a white boy. And one of the white boys pushed the button. He let him do it. Check this out. They come in 10, 15 deep. Lock me up. Put me in SEG. So, while I'm in SEG, I'm in there for a couple weeks. I didn't talk to my mom. My mom got in the fight. Plus, I missed my court date. But they had because they'll do that shit, especially in East State. They will schedule you out for the next month like it ain't nothing. I'll just come back next month. So anyway, but in the county, bro, motherfuckers live for that court date. Motherfuckers live for that court date. And when the motherfucker tell you, set you out for another month, it's just devastating. So, I'm in the cell by myself. So I go to Rick. Everybody from my hometown, like, oh, man, we heard about what you did, man. Man, you fucked that white boy up, man. You split him with one, split him with the left hook, split him, say motherfucker had a split all the way down his forehead. Anyway, they start, check this out, so they fingerprint me. They bring me out and fingerprint me. I caught a whole nother charge. Cause that white boy had money. They charged me with a whole nother charge. Assault on an inmate. Not just right up in jail. No, this is a real case that I had to get fingerprinted on. I caught a case for that. And my own blood homie was in the cell with him after he pressed charges with me on me. You know he pressed charges on me. He didn't fight him. He didn't do nothing. He stayed in the tank with them white boys. You know. So that's how it goes. So yeah, he stayed in the tank with the white boy pressed charges on me, and a month later I went to court and the motherfucker said no probation, you going to prison. So yeah, that's just a story about me trying to be nice and trying to go home and trying not to. Anyway, if you ever put yourself in a position and you one of the only black dude, bro, they gonna handle you. So I'm saying the same thing about Deion Sanders. I don't give a fuck cause they gonna show their true colors, and when you start winning games and shit start happening, shit start falling apart, they're gonna show their hand more and more. Then they still gonna start questioning your coaching ability. So it's gonna be a lot of shit you're gonna have to endure. A white boy gonna always show his hand. A white boy gonna always show his hand, bro. So, you know, all you motherfuckers to try to, man, listen. Love your own, bro. Black folks are the only people that find a hard time understanding the importance of loving your fucking own, bro. We ain't got time to love everybody else because it's too much killing. There's too many deaths surrounding black men every day, black people every day, black children every day. It's too many neglected children. It's way too much of a struggle we going through to try to be on some we are the world shit. So until we attend to our own garden, bro, we won't be fruitful. We won't be productive. We're just gonna continue to destroy ourselves. And you know, listen, bro, it is what it is, man. But all you po ass black folks that trying to steady defend Deion Sanders, bro, like I said, bro, I did 5 years, and my first year I got visits, but like my last 3.5 years, I didn't get visits. I was locked. I was real far from home. But in visitation room, bro, and this is anywhere in America, you gonna see it's gonna be 90% women in that visitation room. You rarely gonna see dudes, homies from the hood pulling up and coming to see them. You rarely see that, bro. You rarely see dudes, homies. You rarely see the blood homies, the Crip homies. They don't come to the You usually see the baby mama, sister. That's who come see you. So we don't stand for shit, but we can stand for a coach. Like I said, a lot of you motherfuckers got some homies that's like, and you ain't even trying to go see them. So just bro, before you can stand up for a rich coach, stand up for your homies that's close to you. Stand up for your homies, bro, that you've actually been around and grew up with. So We can't even be loyal to each other, but we trying to be loyal to a bougie, rich black. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.